real sacrifices. You make real sacrifices. And yeah, bro, like that's the number one thing. Make sacrifices. If I could drop a gem or anything, I say make sacrifices, because that's what a lot of folks is scared to make sacrifices. Like, they say they want to make it, but nobody wants to make a sacrifice to make it. You know what I'm saying? I got stories for days, bro, so stop me when I'm talking too much. But I'd say like within like the first year of meeting Luger, we got them. He tells me about Fool's Gold, a show in Atlanta, and I'm like, damn, man, I want to go to this show, man, but I just I was in school at the time. I was at Norfolk State University, and I was paying my shit out of pocket. Like, I'm not paying no Sally Mae. Like, I paid all my shit out of pocket. And I just paid that. I just bought a bunch of studio equipment. I just bought a bunch of shit. And I'm like, man, I don't know, man. This trip is going to be a bitch, but I got to show this guy that I'm serious. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to go. And I went down there, and it was a sacrifice at the time, because I'm like, man, I'm really slick fucked up, bro. And I'm hitting people, yo, come with me to Atlanta. Come to me in Atlanta. Nobody wants to go. Nobody want to go. I'm like, fuck it. All right. Like, not even want to go. Everybody's like, yeah, bro, we gonna go, bro. We gonna go out there, man. We gonna throw money in the strip club. We go, All right, bro, you ready? Man, you know I can't eat. All right. Bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and that's what niggas always do. So we end up going down there and meeting Lex, like, yo, bro, I told you I was gonna pop out, bro. And that show, bro, is fucking, it's Lex, it's Southside, it's Sunny, it's Metro Boomin, it's TM88, it's Young Thug, it's Travis Scott on this before I even met Mako, but it's Travis Scott and OG Mako performing together. Real sacrifices. You make real sacrifices. And yeah, bro, like that's the number one thing. Make sacrifices. If I could drop it.
What's up, Israel, Wrestling Nations? This is a quick one to wrap up the Boosie Badass saga, okay? With the situation with Mo 3 and everything else that's looming in the air dealing with this situation, all right? But I just want to piece some things together. So go ahead and come take a ride with me. Hold on. All right. So everyone should remember when Boosie was talking about Dwayne Wade's son, okay? But let's just listen to it. Recap.
He hasn't made his final decisions yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off, Dwayne Wade, bro. You fucking tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.
See, now, you know, although I agree with Boosie, okay, but this is not the point of the topic. See, Boosie had no power. He shouldn't have spoke about this, okay? Exactly in the Mike Tyson interview, he said he should have kept his mouth shut, as well as his mom said he should have kept his mouth shut. And this is what the situation was about. He should have kept his mouth shut about this, okay? Because as we should all know, Dwayne Wade and his family is being used to push, you know, that gay agenda on our young men, to feminize the black male, okay? It goes right along with the Black Lives Movement, all right? But kudos to Boosie. He wasn't feeling that. Like he said, man, you know, when he came to 12 years old and his adolescence, he just wasn't rocking with the program. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't going to be used any type of way, or he didn't feel right about Dwayne Wade letting his son and his family being used to push this agenda, you know what I mean, upon the black male, okay? So he made this statement, and this is why he's in the situation that he's in now, even with, should I say, maybe artists under his record company, okay? That artist that was signed to him, all right? So, but they brought him on the Mike Tyson show to get him to apologize, and he didn't want to do that, right? But let's just keep listening.
You tripping, dog.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day, to this day.
meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16 and fall in love with her. But his dick be gone. How you gonna, like, bro, you going too far, dog. Don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, bro, for real. If he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off, bro.
Now, as we remember, this is what Boosie was saying. Okay, he was addressing the Dwayne Wade situation. And then we remember Boosie saying that, you know, Jay-Z called or whatever and tried to get him to apologize for what he said. And remember, Boosie was like, he don't care who called him. Jesus himself can call him, and he wasn't apologizing, right? Hold on.
Tell Jay-Z I don't want to talk. Yeah, I'm not apologizing. I don't give a fuck. Jesus call and tell me to apologize.
To which Charlemagne said,
Okay, so once again, we heard the man say what he said about he don't care who called him. He not apologizing, right? All right, so this spiraled into a lot of different things, okay? Because just in this video I'm going to bring out, we're just going to listen to a small clip of the young lady when she narrates the situation. She talks about how Boosie said, since he said this statement against Dwayne Wade's son, it's been affecting his livelihood. It's been affecting his music and his money, okay? But hold on.
the situation by saying, I got gay people around me, he said. I ain't got nothing against no gay people. I got gay people who work for me. I got gay people in my family. All I said about Zaya was, don't do that, man. I ain't even say it, but that's all I said. You heard me? He continued saying, we giving the children the fucking power, man. We already can't whoop them. You go to jail. You heard me? Everything they come with and say they can do, we gonna let them do it. In 10 years, the fucking children are gonna be the parents. Watch what I say. You're gonna have to ask them what to do. Finishing off the rant saying, you can't go at everything a child say and expect that to be cool, because that is a child. In Boosie's Breakfast Club interview, he said that the comments are now interfering with his business, telling the co-host, it's kind of fucking with my money, but I meant everything I said, and I say it again. Boosie told the Breakfast Club no, asked if he had a...
Okay, so just like how she explained and narrated that it was messing with his money, okay? So how did they mess with his money first? With the Instagram, right? Or Twitter, whatever it is. You know, I don't really be on none of that social media stuff. But I think it's the Instagram where he was crying out to Mark Zuckerberg or Facebook or something like that about shutting the, his thing down. But let's make this clear. See, Boosie turned down the so-called meeting with Jay-Z, right? Okay, because that's who they first initially tried to get to holler at Boosie, because they felt that Boosie respected Jay-Z, okay? Like he's some type of rap god. Okay, that's who they tried to use first. But it didn't work. Boosie was like, fuck that nigga. That nigga don't run nothing down here. You feel me? Right? We all remember that. Come on. So then who they went to go get? Mike Tyson. Okay? And when you go to the interview, you see it was about the same situation that Jay-Z was trying to deal with Boosie. But anyways, hold on.
Mark Zuckerberg, the Boosie, man. Put my Instagram back on. I don't know what I did, man. Don't do this to 2020.
You know what
I'm
you
on
did?
my OnlyFans live right now.
You open up your mouth
Mark Zuckerberg,
about Dwayne Wade's son.
man. You cannot do this to Instagram in 2020. Whatever I did, my bad. I don't even know what I did.
Remember, you said yourself that comment messed with your money.
Hit me right now. I'm on OnlyFans live. Took my Instagram.
Markenberg Jewish, right? Zuckerberg Jewish boy, Jew boy. Yeah. So, all right. So first, that's how they got him, right? When I wouldn't even say first, because they tried to get at him about his kids. You know what I mean? About his son. You know how he was letting his son be with older women? Hold on.
So this just happened. Look, so Boosie Badass has sparked controversy once again. And in this latest incident, the Baton Rouge-bred rapper has elicited outrage for bragging about getting a grown woman to perform oral sex on his underage son and nephews.
I ain't finna get my son no get out here. I'm training them boys right. I I'm training them boys, right? Ask any of my nephew. Ask any of them. Ask my son. Yeah. They were 12, 13.
Okay, so they tried to use that against him because he came out, right? Speaking against Dwayne Wade's son and him being transgender and all that nonsense, okay? And then Boosie, was saying that, he get his son head at 13, 12. That's how he do it. Although I don't agree with that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're a straight male, your son should see that in the example of you. So there's no way that you should have to go to that extreme to let them understand that they are a male. You know what I mean? That's extreme. To me, that seems like something else happened maybe in Boosie's life to where he has to go to that extent to make sure that his boys feel they're that malish, if I could say that, right? But anyways, they tried to use that against him, okay, for speaking out against Dwayne Wade's son, all right, the situation with his son, okay. Then they came at him with the situation, and then they came back with him with the IG, taking the IG from him. And you see how he crying to Mark Zuckerberg. You gotta understand, Mark Zuckerberg's a Jew. The Jews run the industry, okay, the music industry, all right, and also basketball and all the entertainment stuff, all right, pretty much everything they run, okay. So he made this statement against Dwayne Wade's son, their whole transgender movement that they're trying to push, okay, and on top of making Jay-Z, the so-called rap god, look bad, all right. So, they had to snatch up that IG, which affected his money, okay. He cried about the money and how it was affecting his way of providing for his family, right? All right, so hold on. Okay, so now let's keep in mind, all right, he was crying on the IG, talking about Mark Zuckerberg, why you snatched my IG away, why, I don't know what I did, please call me, blase, 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 right? Claiming that he didn't know. But the reason why they snatched it is because of what he said. All right, and he used it on a social media platform. All right, but you gotta understand, they snatched it from him for that reason. Okay, so he didn't want the interview with Jay-Z. Okay, he told Jay-Z, man, he can take a hike. You see what I'm saying? Right? And so they were like, okay, well, we gonna send somebody we know you gonna respect. Okay, because you gotta understand, Jay-Z was coming to talk to him about what? The comment that he made against Dwayne Wade and his son. That didn't work. Okay, so who they use? Hold on. Nah, they used the big homie Mike Tyson, right? You feel me? But let's listen to this.
If you're straight, why do you?
I really commented on the Dwayne Wade situation because I got offended because it's a child. That's why I really got offended. And that's why I really said if it was a motherfucking 19-year-old, 18-year-old grown person, I probably wouldn't. I know I wouldn't have said nothing.
Well, why did you?
But I felt like
I'm just saying, I'm not judging you. Don't ever think I'm here judging you. I'm just trying to understand you.
Yeah.
And I got some demons. You ain't in my world when it comes to demons.
Yeah.
Okay, but just tell me why.
It was just like, I just felt like, that's a child. I feel like a child ain't at 12 can't make that decision. I felt like that's just how I felt, and certain things I talk about on like that, I just felt like that was going too far.
I agree with you.
You calling him or her, like that's just going too far. At 12 years, always like.
What? Check this out. I agree with you 100%, right? I agree with you, right? Me, I agree with you. But check this out. Who the fuck am I saying anything? We can't, what I think don't mean a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? But I got a big ego. I think I'm somebody that can help the world because I'm Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? I created this fucking image of I ain't Mike Tyson. No one in this. What?
Okay, so just like Mike Tyson said, okay, he feel him. But who in the fuck, you feel what I'm saying, he think he is to say something against Dwayne Wade's son, right? So I'm just showing you how this is what Mike Tyson was used for, okay? Because Jay-Z couldn't complete the mission. Boosie didn't respect him enough, all right, or didn't have enough fear for Jay-Z, should I say. So they had to use Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? All right? And then Boosie had a chance, you know what I'm saying, to say right there, you know, I apologize, I shouldn't have said it, blase, blase. But he stood strong and stood on his square, right? And Mike Tyson like, really? Fuck. Hold on though. Let me show you.
Who the fuck are we to make a comment about somebody's life? Who are you? What happened to you that you think that you're somebody to make a comment on somebody's life? I used to think that I can make a comment on somebody's life.
But you know, I said it and I stand on what I say.
Really?
Yeah, I said it. I said it and I stand on. You know, I said it and I stand on what I say.
Really?
Yeah, I said it. I said.
I'm not fucking with my money, but I meant everything I said, and I say it again. This club interview, he said that the comments are now interfering with his business, telling the co-host, it's kind of fucking with my money, but I meant everything I said, and I say it again.
You make real sacrifices. You make real sacrifices, and yeah, bro, like that's the number one thing. Make sacrifices.
A Dallas rapper is dead today after he was shot on I-35. 28-year-old Melvin Noble, also known as MO3, was shot on I-35 northbound near the Beckley-Zane curve. DPD says that Noble was approached by a suspect who was driving a dark-colored vehicle. Noble apparently got out of his car and ran southbound when he
on the
was shot.
freeway.
Police also tell us that the gunman shot an innocent bystander as well.
The suspect, who was armed with a firearm, began firing several rounds at the victim, striking him. In doing so, the suspect also struck an innocent bystander who was sitting in his vehicle.
Noble was taken to an area hospital.